Oh, we're
You
just,
look pretty handsome.
you found the right people.
You look pretty handsome. Yeah. Are you all good?
We're trying to be good.
Oh,
We're trying to stay out of the
you're trying
chocolate
to be good.
candy.
Yeah. Oh,
Hello,
let's
hello.
see.
Do you guys have potato?
Pardon me?
Do you guys have potato candy up there today too?
We do.
I think there's still some left. Did you make some?
Look like you're working pretty hard.
It was Terry and
At your house today.
well, there will be. Did you count them all up?
No. 21.
There,
21.
we may break some COVID regulations.
Can I come too?
I don't know.
Can I come?
There's.
Oh, we'll risk it.
You the rest? Well, I'd sure like to see you.
Well, something always keeps happening. Usually not good.
Yeah. Are all the kids there now or not yet?
Not well. Terry, John, and Madeline just went for a walk a half an hour ago. Mark and Jill and their kids and grandkids are still at their place up the hill, and Rod, our kids are at Elle and David's place, and so they'll be here sometime soon. So we'll all be together, I guess, in an hour or two or something like that. We're a little spread out around the Okanagan.
Yeah.
Can I come too?
Oh, yep, yep.
Can I come?
As long as you can get across the border. We found ways.
Be in jail.
We found ways to sneak people across already.
Yeah, I talked to Rhonda a couple of days ago. Does she live? How far away from you does she live?
Where should they live? Lake Country?
I'm not sure where they've moved houses so many times. I think they're in Lake Country now, so half an hour, something like
okay.
that.
We don't see them very often, but once in a while. They got,
Okay. Yeah. I haven't seen her for probably almost 10 years.
is that right? Well, she's,
It's sure nice to see you.
Are you having a white Christmas?
Next.
No, well, it might snow later today and tonight, but right now it's like 40 degrees. They said we're supposed to get snow to the valley floor here, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow morning.
No. That's close.
So, yeah.
So if you want a white Christmas, you come here.
Yeah, how much snow do you have?
Well, here there's I don't know about 4 inches right now. We're supposed to get another 6 to 4 to 6 tonight. I think is what they're saying.
Okay,
So
sounds good.
it's white.
Roland, do you still have a dog?
no dog. Well, sometimes I have 6 dogs. Sometimes I have no dogs. Right now I don't have any, but I've got some closely related dogs that are sometimes here 1 to 5 at a time.
So you do doggy daycare then, huh?
I try to do that once in a while, yeah. Yeah, that's my,
There may be 3 or 4 here this afternoon. We're not sure.
Oh, wow. Wow. Roland, did you play any golf this year, or were you able to?
I played about 3 times this spring, April, May, I guess.
Okay.
So I guess that was this year. So
Yeah, supposedly.
I still have my clubs.
If
Good.
it's 40 degrees there, you could be playing today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. Actually stopped raining for a little bit here. It's been dreary and drizzly for several days now.
Well, drizzly doesn't always mean dreary.
Yeah, in Oregon it usually does. Yeah. So Kelly, what are you doing to keep busy? Still your normal stuff, psychology and all that?
Yeah, I'm a school counselor in an indigenous school, or First Nation school in Alberta.
How does that? Okay, how does that compare to maybe just the normal? I shouldn't say normal, but the regular Canadian culture compared to the indigenous stuff.
Well, there's a mix of traditional local Cree culture and regular Canadian culture, or and the balance and the balance hasn't always been right. So there's a lot of people that are trying to relearn their language and their culture because so much of it was lost, and so much of their well-being and health depends on them getting that back. It's amazing how closely they're tied to that. But that was one of the things that our
Wow.
yeah. So it's a challenge. But-
So like down here with the Indians and local tribes and stuff, there's a lot of alcohol problems. Is that the same up there?
It is. Alcohol and drugs. It's the same as like any
Okay.
low socioeconomic group pretty much in the world. And they just don't have access to resources and stuff like that they need to be able to pull themselves back up.
Yeah. Wow.
There's-
All right. Well, Roland, you look like you're doing pretty good and looks somewhat happy. Although you got your fists all doubled up. I hope you're not going to come down about Ruthie.
Well, I can usually keep both eyes open at the same time.
Oh, that's funny. So,
So nice to see you both.
When was the last time either of you were up here?
Mom came up with Dad and Bob and Frida probably close to 10 years, I would think.
I think I remember that. I think I was here for.
Were you? Okay, I haven't been to Canada since 1988 when you were still in Port Alberta. So, my standing joke is I don't like going north of the Columbia River.
Yeah.
But no, I should get up there. I know it's good stuff up there, but yeah, it's been a long time.
Well, one of these years we might
You
be.
guys taking any? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say one of these years we might be able to travel again without worrying about COVID, or what's next.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. Be great if you guys could come down to Sun River, a bunch of you, sometime, and we can hang out there for a bit.
Sun River is still there, is it?
Yeah, none of the forest fires have gotten too close to it, so it's still there, looking the same. Golf courses are looking the same, so it's been pretty stable.
It's a good thing something's stable.
Yeah.
That's about the only thing that is.
I've played that course a few times, haven't you?
Pardon?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's everybody else down there in your bubble?
How's everybody else?
Everybody that I know is doing pretty good.
We don't know that many people, but no, Mom's going to Larry's here pretty soon for Christmas dinner. I think Dale's going too, or Dale's stopping by somewhere on the way. And then Diane and I have some other things we're doing later, and not sure what Trish is doing today.
Well, everybody should be able
Is
to
that
find.
Steve?
Everybody should be able to find something to do
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, I hope so.
Besides,
Is that the same house that you've been in for several years?
yeah, we were here for 6 or 7 years.
This is their third house in Kelowna.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think we're stuck here now.
Yeah, well, better there than a lot of other places.
That's for sure.
It's good. It's good to be
You
here.
guys have to.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying it's good to be here.
I was going to say if. Yeah, I was going to say for traveling, the border is open for vaccinated people, isn't it? Or is that not right?
It changes from day to day. It's open for vaccinated
Oh, okay.
people, but then sometimes they let you out, but they won't let you back in.
And you have to have a vaccination or proof of vaccination or a test. I guess is you have to have your proof of vaccination and a COVID test within I don't know so many hours, 72 hours before crossing, and then you have to get tested again within 24 hours after being here, 72 hours or something like that. So John and Madeline have to get tested, and Rod and his wife have to get tested. So it's again.
Okay. So what percentage of Canadians are vaccinated now, do you know?
87 or 88, I think, isn't it?
Oh, really? It's a real high number.
Yeah.
That's good.
How are your daily cases? Are they going up again with the holidays or not?
Yeah, they are. But most of the increase is unvaccinated, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the same. It's about the same here, it seems like.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And you've all avoided so far?
so far I've had, let's see, 3 or 4 people I've known have died. Several have been, I wouldn't say several, maybe, well, yeah, 8 or 9 have been sick, got better. How about you guys?
Well, we've all been good. Terry, John, and Madeline all had COVID last.
Oh, okay.
No,
As long as that keeps working, that's good.
yeah, well, I need some help now, but I get to where I need to go. And, yeah, I got lots of help now, so.
Good. Good. Do you still drive at all or not?
I haven't recently, not that, well, paddle-wise and foot-wise, I could drive, but I wouldn't, too much trouble getting in and out of the car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we help Mom in and out of the car, but we don't dare let her drive because she's too fast, so.
Yeah,
Ruth on the loose, you know how that can be.
yeah,
You don't believe anything you keep.
Yeah, I'm more trustworthy than my other brothers.
That doesn't say much.
We know you'd prefer riding a motorcycle anyways, Annie Ruth.
What was that?
We know you'd rather be riding a motorcycle.
Yeah,
For sure.
just give me one.
I still remember the days when we were kids. camping back in the 70s. We had our old Jeep, and we would be out in the middle of the desert driving around on dirt roads all day. And at the end of the day, I can still see Mom with mosquitoes plastered into her hairline, across her hairline, just mosquitoes plastered in there from riding the windshield down through the desert all day. It was back in the day when we did fun stuff, right, Ruthie?
Fun or torture, I'm not sure which.
Oh, you enjoyed it.
It's called a fine and pleasant misery.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now, as long as Mom had her family, her brothers and sisters around, she's happy. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
You know, Roland, I've always been amazed that all of you, your siblings, got along so well together. You and Joy and Mom and, you know, everybody. So,
Yeah.
Frida and John, it was always fun to hang around with all you guys. You were all so nice to each other all the time.
We didn't fight in public. Yeah,
Just kept it for the private times, huh?
yeah.
Well, I have a hard time imagining Mom fighting with anybody, but maybe she threw apples at people when she was a kid. I don't know.
That's a good way.
Well, I see Terry and John and
Well, Roland, did you,
What's that?
I was going to say, Roland, did you pick apples as a kid like Mom did?
Well, yeah, I picked out a lot of apples. I don't know if I ever got paid for it, but yeah, that was part of my professional life.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause Mom talked about thinning apples and stuff as a little kid,
Yeah,
and I thought probably you had done some too.
yeah, I sure did. We were up there and drove past the old farm again a few weeks ago. So,
Did you really?
what's that?
How did it look? Hi, Terry.
Well,
Hello.
Here,
Hi, Ruth.
Terry. Good to see
Hey, Ron.
you. Good to see you.
Great
Hi,
to see
Terry. Good
you.
to see you.
Sorry.
what?
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, go ahead. Good.
Yeah, there's still some apple trees there, but not very many. But yeah, we drive by.
Is the house still looking the same?
Pretty good, yeah.
Lori and I stopped by there in the last spring, I think it was, and just drove in and I went and knocked on the door, and eventually somebody came and they were so happy to come out and talk and offered any time we wanted to come just to let them know. They gave us their phone number and they'd be happy to show us around, set up a time where we could come inside,
Wow.
and they're thrilled.
Huh.
I do a lot to be able to go back to that house right now.
Has it gotten bigger? Did they expand on it or build any bigger, or is it just the same?
No, I think they were talking about painting the outside, but they hadn't added to it at all.
Even the old barn is still there. The old barn is still there.
The barn.
I can remember jumping down the hill.
You did that too?
Wow. Does the railroad, is it still active right behind the house, or is it torn down?
I think it has one run a day or something. It's still somewhat active.
Wow.
I'd
And
sure
it-
like to be able to drive up there and drive into the yard and. around
Yeah,
the-
well, we do that quite often, even when we go up there for something else. We drive through the yard, and it's a horse ranch now, not an orchard anymore. They raise fancy horses. I don't know if they race them or just sell them, but it's a horse ranch.
acres was it?
I think I first remember it as 120, which is what, that's a quarter section. But I don't know what it ended up as. Over 100 acres.
Must have been more than that.
Now, when you were growing up, was it? So, when you were living there as a kid, did you own property on both sides of the railroad track?
Yes, I don't know exactly when that changed, but it was mostly below when I was there. But yeah, the family owned a lot of land above the track, like where the school was. I think the church.
Yeah.
So
Wouldn't it be fun if we could go back there together? Wouldn't it be fun if we could go back there together?
we almost did, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, when Frida was up there, did you guys go, almost go there when Frida was up there several years ago?
We did, yeah.
I was there in the yeah. I think Larry and I saw that place in the late 70s, as I recall. That's the only time I saw it.
Yeah. Well, it still looks much the same.
But I went there with Dad last spring.
Go ahead.
I went there with Dad last spring, and on the way in, he was pointing out that right there is where the poison ivy was. And I asked, "Did you find that out the hard? Did you find that out the hard way?" And he goes, "Every year."
You didn't learn very well, Roland.
I know. Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, this is good to be able to drop this way at least.
Yeah.
So Roland, do you still get to church?
Pardon?
Do you still get to church?
I have every week until the last two when I wasn't mobile enough. Yeah.
Okay.
I hope to again, but we'll see.
Mom wants to know if it's the same church that she's been to.
Well,
She visited.
it was the same. It's the same church she was to last time she came up, because I think that was the dedication of a new church. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice big church.
How many people come every week?
Probably 50 to 75.
He sees the grain, but he's not sure.
Okay, yeah.
Is this a brand new church?
Is that that's not Grandview Church though, is it?
Yes.
No, sorry, it's the Orchard City.
I thought we were talking about.
Oh no, Dad goes to the Orchard City Church right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you meant it was still the same church that I went to as a kid.
But Grandview's still there.
Oh, okay. Is it really?
It is?
Grandview Church.
Is
Really?
Wow.
It's been rebuilt.
yeah. But it's still
Oh, yeah.
yes, it's still there, but was rebuilt. That's the one that was the dedication was for.
Wow. How far away is that from where you are right now?
45 minutes.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
No, I went up there 4 or 5 weeks ago for Sabbath services, just to see if I knew anybody. I didn't know very many.
Yeah. Now, Mom is wondering how far to the school, Grandview School,
Brand new school, so
is it still there?
Yes, it's been rebuilt also. Yeah, it's a.
Oh, okay.
I think it I think it's thriving in a way. I mean, he's doing all right.
Good.
So some things still go.
Well, and I wish that you and I could visit together.
Pardon?
Mom was saying she wishes that you two could go up there and visit again
Yeah. Well,
together.
we'll have to work on that, I guess.
You have to see if COVID backs off and lets everybody do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly, just out of curiosity, down here in the U.S., a lot of people are getting upset with the mask mandates and everything, and some people are kind of refusing to wear them. Do you find that in Canada as well or not?
Oh yeah. I don't know if the percentage is high, but it's certainly the case. Don't you think?
It happens, but not as much.
Okay.
Yeah.
It depends where we are. In Portland, it's pretty strict, but you get out in Sandy and some of the smaller towns, and a lot of people don't wear them anymore. So I'm
Yeah.
just wondering how it was there.
Yeah, it depends where. We live in Alberta, and I think there's more in Alberta that are protesting or not bothering to wear them than there is here.
Okay, so the different countries around the world, I guess, are kind of similar in human reactions to it in a way, I guess. Because in Europe, I guess it's somewhat the same, depending on the country. But
Human nature.
yeah, human nature, as Mom says, might be kind of the same everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Anything else you got? Well, Mom's run out of things to say. What do you guys have that's new?
I've run out of things to think about even.
Oh my!
But I can start over and not know the difference.
Yeah, can't we all?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Well, it was great talking to you, and I hope we can do it again before too long. So,
Yeah.
say it.
Let me give you just a real quick look out the back here, so you can kind of see what our backyard's looking like.
Okay.
Good.
Is that at Ruth's house? You've got it full screen.
Got repaired and re-sided here about 15 years ago. A lot of the siding got replaced on the barn, and it's weathered now to look old again, but it's still a real sturdy structure.
Yeah.
And then the shop down there, which you probably recognize from years and years ago.
We can only see you, a frozen picture
Yeah,
of you.
I think your signal got your. Oh, there you are again. We can hear you, but we can't see the picture. I don't think the signal's good enough.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Now we see your hand, so maybe it's ready.
Let's see. What do you see now?
We see.
Corner of the sunroom.
Yeah.
Now you see outside?
We see the sheep pen, yeah.
Well, okay, now we're better.
Okay.
So, get things turned around the right camera here. Yeah, so that's the pond that got put in about 20 years ago. And the barn got re-sided and it's still looking good. Anyway, you just gotta see what the backyard looks like.
Yeah, that's good. Now we see the kitchen table.
It's just there's just a big leg, so we're catching up.
All right.
But
Well,
it's really nice to see that again. It's been a while.
I'll bring it back to Mom here so you can see what's going on. Anyway, there we go. Mom's doing her crossword puzzle, so I think we're gonna get ready to go to Larry's house here.
Okay, well again, it's great talking to you, and all the best, and Merry Christmas, and all that goes with that. To all of you, say hello to Larry and Lorena and Trish and Dale and whoever else you know.
Robin, I'm so happy to see you.
Well, I'm happy you can still see me and that I can see you.
Happy to be seen by you, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, all the best. And again, we love you all and hope you have a good Christmas and whatever else is coming. Okay?
Yep. Thanks, Ron, for getting that together. Appreciate that. Really good to see you both.
Bye. Love you all.
We have no. All right, we'll talk to you later.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.